Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Starting with the name of Almighty Allah. My name is Muhammad Yusuf Farooq Al Khan. I hope that you all are fine. Your Ramadan is going good and you all gonna pass your exams. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about on a very simple topic, yet harder to explain and even harder to understand. But before starting my topic, I have a question from you. Suppose this is your house and it is burning. What you will do? Suppose this is your house, it is burning, but at the same time you were uh, doing something so great that you can earn a lot of money and you could buy the other house on the same particular day. What you will do? Actually, you have two choices: either stop whatever you're doing and go and save your house, or continue whatever you were doing and buy that new house. What you will do? So this is our earth, it is burning because of us. And first of all, we are not doing anything to protect our home. Secondly, we are not doing anything amazing so that we could move to another planet, like we could colonize the Mars, we have a factory on moon, some stuff like this, science fiction stuff like this. So we will ended up in this earth and we are destroying this earth. So today I'm going to talk about earth is burning, and I will actually divide the presentation in two parts. In first part I will talk about the problems, and in the second part I will talk about the solutions. So let's just start with the problem, and the problem begins with the crude oil. The crude oil, actually we are heavily dependent on the crude oil. Even our basic needs, food, clothes, shelter, even they are dependent on the crude oil heavily. So we cannot even fulfill our needs without crude oil. Wants तो बहुत दूर की बात है. So no matter wherever you are sitting, just have a look around you and you may find something that is shipped in these ships. A ship like this uses 50 to 60 tons of crude oil in a day. In a day. But that's not a problem. The problem is the number of these ships that we are operating, and our most of the industry, a lot of industry dependent on these ships. So I'm not saying that we can like leave these ships behind or reduce the number of these ships. No, but I am not again saying I am not saying that we can live these we can live with these ships. जिंदगी हम नहीं गुजार सकते इन कश्तियों के साथ. This is what I want to say. So what could we do? Because they are destroying our home, and this is not just remain until sea. We are doing the same thing with the air too. In the air, we have been using a lot of like this could be the number of aircraft flying at a particular time. So you can understand how much we are polluting our sea, our air, and even our land, which is just ridiculous. The thing that you are seeing is called ozone layer, and you can see that there's a hole in it, which I will come later on. This hole. But first of all, we need to understand what ozone layer do. It protects us from harsh rays of the sun. So because of this hole, actually this hole is kind of dangerous for whole humanity. and because of the weakening of this ozone layer, we have been facing severe surge and skin cancer, and we have been facing the rise in sea level inches by inches in decades. So I mean, we are facing a lot of problems because of us, and but what's the solution? How we can solve this? And can we even solve these? The answer is yes. When it comes to the solution, actually, as far as the concern of my opinion, there are two rules to cater all these environmental effects. The first rule is start using electricity. Again, I repeat, start using electricity. The second rule, which is more important than the first rule, the second rule is remember the first rule. The second rule is remember the first rule. So, electricity is the only option that we have to cater these all environmental effects. And there, I don't know if you talk. There is the Greta Thunberg. I'm sure you heard about her. So she talked about clean energy on World Economic Forum, not on like global warming sort of place. She talked about clean energy on World Economic Forum. So the electricity will play a huge role in the economy of tomorrow. So we need to invest in it. We really need to invest in it. So we can sort it out that our future will be look like something look like this, where we have electric cars, electric trucks, 3D printers. 3D printers run on electricity as usual. uh, Hyperloops that will replace trains, even a bullet train. They will replace the bullet trains and maglevs. So yeah, like इस level की technology, and it will run uh, on electricity. Then we have electric airplanes and data center. Data is the new oil, and one thing is common: these all equipments or machinery requires electricity to run. So we can sum it up like electricity is the future. But if we are generating that electricity from high carbon emission sources, then the whole transition from like crude oil to the clean energy will be useless. What It will be useless. Again, I repeat. So let me rephrase my sentence that I just said. Electricity generated from clean sources is the future, and we have a lot of sources of clean energy. We can generate it from tidal, hydro, uh, air, wind, air, solar, and a lot of different we have sources of these uh, clean energy. But when it comes to the Pakistan, I think hydro energy is going to be game changer because we have the world's best irrigation system, which don't meet the need of 21st century. But if we make dams on the whole irrigation system, then it will not just be beneficial for our agriculture. It will also increase the water storing capacity of Pakistan, and it will produce electricity, cheap electricity. So what I think, if we go for like 50 plus percentage of electricity from hydro energy, then it will be beneficial for Pakistan. But I will conclude my whole presentation with this graph. Here the orange color shows the solution, the blue color shows the problems, and the third color shows the action. What I want to say, we talk about whole humanity actually kind of. We talked about problems, we talked about solution, but we don't act. And now we are getting so late. We need sudden actions, immediate actions. Otherwise, the earth is gonna retaliate, and we have been facing we have been facing the coronavirus as the retaliation of our, it could be. So we need actions, we need to act as fast as we can. Thank you.